Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is me, Muhammad Hasnain, and I welcome you all to another episode of our podcast, where today I have a very prominent personality. All of you may not know who he is, but he is a very special person that holds many different secrets and magic up his sleeves and many cards up his sleeves. He is very talented and he is an amazing person because he is not only my teacher's teacher, he is the teacher of many others, and he has done a lot of work, and he is one of the best English teachers in my area or in the people that I know in my group that I know. So, Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum assalam.
I hope you are doing quite well.
Alhamdulillah.
How is your Ramadan going for you?
Very well. What about you?
Alhamdulillah, my Ramadan is going quite well. It's a bit tough. Sir, I know you very well, and pretty much all of us in the room know you very well, but our viewers on the camera that are watching right now, they don't know you that well. So, mind telling them a little bit about yourself?
My name is Masar Jamalawan, and I am just looking after a grammar section and writing section in the lighthouse of English language and IT section.
Well, that's quite nice. As an ESL instructor and as a senior member or a senior part or as a team member here at Lighthouse Academy of English Language and IT, I wanted to ask you a few questions. First of all, before all of this, you were quite a bit of a senior and you have quite a lot of experience. The exact years might you share with us?
The span of my teaching is just 8 to 9 years, not more than that.
8 to 9 years. Well, that's still quite a lot of time for somebody who himself is 8 to 9 years. Well, it was 8 to 9 years. I'm 11 right now. Sir, can you tell us a bit about what is or who is an effective student?
Effective student is actually the one who behaves well, who acts well, and who learns well. Actually, being good is not a quality. Being different is a quality. If your student projects himself in a class in a different way as compared to the other sitting in the class, so obviously he wants himself to make different. So we can just push him to be prominent. Actually, we can't say that a student is good or bad, but we said that this student is a prominent and this student is not a prominent.
All right, that is quite nice. Thanks so much for your wise words. Can you tell us how can a student discipline himself or herself?
Is it belongs to the discipline or disciplinizing himself. A student can disciplinize himself from the various three states. According to me, first one is his home side, from the mother side, father side, how he is educating and how he is growing in the family, in a home. The second thing, it comes into the institution, whether it is a school, college, university, whether it is a vocational institute. And the third most important thing is the segment that is called projection. That a student who learns at home, a student who learns at institution, how he is projecting himself in the society. If he behaves well, the people just acclaims him that yes, he is a good person. It's mean his behavior is good, his attitude is good, and he is educated very well.
Exactly. And many of us that are currently listening to Sir may be new learners that don't have as much experience. So, Sir, how can a new learner improve his English or her English quickly?
The simple technique, Hasnain, is that if a student is a new learner, like we can say that even he doesn't know the ABC of English language. So first of all, he will start from the basics. But if there is a student who is already educated in a school and college and he wishes to learn English, so then for him a simple tip is that start thinking in English. The way you started thinking in English, the words will and the ideas will come into in your mind. Then these ideas will be automatically translated into words, and that words will become your good English.
Exactly. And last but not least, since you are currently working here with us as a faculty member also, so can you please tell us a little bit about how you teach here and how your teaching is different than any other institution or academy?
As long as teaching is concerned, so Most of the time, I have seen that most of the teachers that I have met and I have my friends, so we are just bound to the books. I will just suggest that when I was teaching EFL, I was teaching IRC series, then later on different books, advanced series, perspective series. So the book is just for taking the idea, apply it in a practical way, and apply different drills. Drills means actually practices. So you can apply different practices. Just the purpose of these practices is that your students become the perfect in speaking. Our aim is not that we are just bound ourselves and students to the books. We just make that our students should be openly having the power to take decision. It is not only that the book is saying that this thing is fixed, so the student is fixed. No, let the student cross the limits of the books. Let him to become independent. So I will suggest that the teacher should go for a practical learning.
Exactly. I really like your words, sir. And especially the last part, it reminded me of my own book that I recently wrote. Its title is also The Boy Who Dreamed Beyond.
Yeah.
So, out of limitations, out of the shambles, the chains of uh, the limits that are set upon us. So, that was very inspiring and it was very nice to hear that. Would you have any last message for all the young learners out there that are still and they are trying to learn English language?
The message simple is that respect your teacher, be punctual, and whatever is taught to you, just focus on it and do not just fix yourself to this level. Nowadays, it is a digital era. You have each and every technology. The topic is not only that which is taught to you in the book. Kindly study it more in the internet, in AI tools, or any other source. Do not limit yourself to only a point.
Exactly, very true words. Thank you so much for joining us today and giving me your valuable time, sir. I look forward to meeting you next time. Until that is all for today, everybody. I'll be meeting you in our next podcast or in our next episode or session, maybe. That is all, and Allah Hafiz.